I saw the police coming, instead of running in out of the project, I ran into the project because the fog was starting to lift. I had 6 days with no substances, no alcohol. So I wasn't all there. I wasn't how I how I'd gotten used to being, and I certainly wasn't how people who don't use drugs and alcohol consistently. I wasn't thinking how they think. Ended up going to jail, and I said to myself, maybe I should try again because I couldn't even get high right. So I went back to that social worker when I was released from jail, and I told her, please, please help me. And so I ended up going to a residential treatment facility where I stayed for 28 days. And it was a 28-day program. I finally completed something successfully. And that was my ticket. That meant so much to me, to finally complete something. And to have it be something that could change my life was amazing. I started to get a sense of pride. I was beginning to get a sense of self again. And I was looking forward to what may come. Since that time, I had some bumps in the road. But I've said something about it. And because I said things about it to different people that were there to help me, my friends, my doctors, mental health professionals, I was able to finally get diagnosed with my mental health disorder. And I was able to start taking medication because that was what I needed to do. There are different ways to go about seeking treatment, or not seeking treatment, but receiving treatment. And for me, medication was what I needed. Immediately, I thought about the stigmas attached to the medication I was taking based on the mental health disorder that I had, which again was ADHD. But I just remembered how badly things had turned out and how good they were becoming. And for me, that was enough to say that it doesn't matter what people think about me. Finally, I wasn't too worried. And because of that, I was able to go back to school and graduate from college. It took a while, but I did it. And I just kept on making strides and doing things and completing things successfully because I wasn't getting high anymore. I wasn't acting out because I had an untreated mental health disorder. I was talking to people and letting them know how I felt. Today, I live in New York City. And I've always wanted to go to a big name school. But I couldn't for my undergraduate because I'd gotten a GED. And certain schools won't take that. So I had to wait. But I made it to my big name school. One of the main reasons I wanted to go to a big name school too is because my moms did, both of them. And Like I said, I looked up to them so much. And I wanted to be just like them. So I'm getting my shot. I'm getting a chance to be like people I idolize, positive people. And ever since I've been in New York City, I've been able to make more friends that really like me for me, that aren't concerned about my family. They aren't concerned about what I have to offer, what drugs I'm doing, what I can bring to the table. They're concerned about me as a person. They like me as a person today. They like the person I am. They want to know when things aren't going too great. And when I tell them, they want to help me. That's a great feeling. But it took a while. But I'm here to let you know that it doesn't have to be like that. The fear that I had regarding saying something about the way that I felt was a little irrational. It was valid, but I came to find out that people really weren't concerned about the things I thought they'd be concerned about. People really want to help us. It's a great feeling, especially when you can start living your dreams. So I encourage people, if something's going on, say something. It's okay. Because how we feel matters. Whether we feel like we want to take our skin off and put it in a bag and carry it because we just are that uncomfortable in our own skin, or we feel great in that skin. Whether we feel nervous, anxious, if we feel like we just can't take life anymore, it's okay to say something. Because how we feel matters.